saved and who's not going to be saved. But you do have it.
Sure. He knows it.
Right.
But that doesn't mean he forces it. For example,
Thank you, Lord.
we know every year when Halley's Comet is going to come out. We don't make it come out.
That's right.
We just know it. Get the point?
Yes.
God knows everything. And because we call that his omniscience, because he knows everything, he's already made up all the decisions to make sure it works out for his glory and your good. Inclusive of all the decisions you're going to make. So predestination means the same thing. It means God predetermined.
Right.
That is, he goes up ahead and arranges the circumstances. For example, a good picture of predestination is when Jonah rejected God.
Yeah.
When God told Jonah to go to Nineveh.
All right.
And Jonah said, no, I'm going to Tarshish.
Yeah.
And God knew Jonah was going to get on that ship. That's why he prepared a whale.
All right.
And by the way, scientists say, the gastrological juices would not allow a man to live in the stomach of a whale. When the Bible says God prepared a whale, if he can make the whale, don't you think he can control it? If he can make the water, don't you think he can walk on it? So if you can get past Genesis 1:1, in the beginning God, I have no problem with nothing else. And you said, I heard one of my students say, Doctor, that's a whale of a tail. I said, no, that's a tail of a whale. He said, Doctor, that's hysterical. Oh, no, that's historical. Historical. So providence means, and predestination means, God goes ahead and makes the decisions so to work out for his glory and your good. And God knew that Jonah was going to get on that boat and go in the opposite direction, Tarshish, which is Spain. And God prepared a whale and swallowed up Jonah. That's a good picture of predestination. God prepared the whale. Okay, so I have no problem with lordship salvation because God is Lord and he ultimately gives you what he wants. You and I will never dwarf or thwart the program of God. We will not. We will not. Whatever God has put in motion, he will bring to pass. Independent of our little decisions along the way. He's going to bring it to pass. He's going to bring it to pass. Always. In Proverbs 27:1 it says, the heart of the king is in the hand of the Lord, and he moves it whithersoever he desires. Even the wicked king.
Pastor, the things that are going on in the world right now, he is in control.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You ask, what is the world coming to? Answer is coming to Jesus.
Eventually it's coming.
Sure. It's coming to Jesus.
Looks like it's a way about over.
I understand. The Bible says the world is being rocked in the lap of Satan. The world is in Satan's hand. And Satan is rocking the world. But guess who's holding Satan?
All right.
Talk to us. God is holding Satan. And we look at the world as, well, this is completely out of control. No. Like chess or checkerboard. Satan makes his move. God makes his move. Satan makes his move. God makes his move. One day, listen. God's going to move in King's Row.
Lord have mercy.
And say, checkmate.
Checkmate. It's finished.
So it's all under God's control.
Yes, sir.
It's all under his control. I don't care what you're going through or how long you go through. How painful it is. God has it all under control. Let me give you an example. When Moses was born, boys 2 years under, because the Jews were multiplying so. And they thought that they would override Pharaoh. Moses' mother put him in a basket in the Nile River.
Yes, yeah.
And one day, Pharaoh's daughter came walking down to take a bath in the Nile River. Question. What is the king's doing? Doing bathing in the Nile River. Wouldn't you think the king's daughter would be bathing in the lavishing marble pools of Pharaoh's palace? But this day she got an unction. She just wanted to take a bath in the Nile River. First time it's ever happened. Last time. This day she just wanted to take a bath. And she walked out, and the Bible says, just at the right time, the baby cried.
Just at the right time.
You can't make a baby cry on cue, and you can't stop it. Another question. This little basket, how did it survive in the alligator infested?
God have mercy.
Snake infested. Now, we read it just too fast. The Bible says that Moses' mother covered the ark in pitch. Amazing word. The word pitch in the Old Testament, kapah, is the same word for atone in the New Testament.
Come on.
What is it that kept Moses protected against the drug